Okay, everything's looking okay. I'm not glitching out like before. For some reason, my CPU was really high and stuff. Wasn't really expecting that. Anyways, let me check my audio to make sure everything is okay. Okay, looks like everything is good and it looks like the stream is going well. So with that, greetings, creatures and humans alike. I am MagiQDog, and tonight we shall be ranking every single anime I have ever seen, from the top favorites down to the trash slash fell-offs. So yeah, this is a stream I've been wanting to do for a while, and it's a good thing too, because I keep ranking up the animes. I actually looked over every anime I've seen, and we got 275 of these that we gotta get through. It's a lot. So yeah, I've been wanting to really give this a shot, plus I've been meaning to as well. Mostly because I have got to figure out what all animes I want to change up on my listing and stuff. And doing this like this will be the best thing for me. So before I get started though, let me say that I am using tiermaker.com, which it's like a single use thing, which I'll be putting the credits to the website and the link to it in my description later on after the stream. And of course, all of these animes here are based off all of the manga artists, anime owners, and anime studio and production rights and stuff. So with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get started. And the first one we're going to rank is A Centaur's Life. Let's see. I remember this actually being an enjoyable anime to me. Oh, come on. Please move. So, I think I'm going to put it in the good tier. Nah, I'll put it in the mid tier. Okay, this stream might be taking a while stuff, okay? So, I'm going to mid as well. By the way, this does not reflect on whether or not the animes are good or bad. This is just based on my own personal taste. Like, there could be an anime that's actually really good, but because I don't like it all that much, I may put it in the mid or trash. So, just want to give y'all a heads up. Let's see. After School Hanako-kun. I kind of liked it, but it was more like a spin-off than anything, so I'm going to put it in the mid as well. You know what? I think I want to move Absolute Duo in the good. There we go. I feel like that's good. Kami ga Kill. Now, this one is a really good anime. It's not on my top favorites, but it is considered one of the best. So I'm going to put it up here in the best tier. Let's see. Anoa Zero. I remember liking this as a mecha anime and stuff. Unfortunately, I can't remember most of the plot. I do remember the beginning of it and stuff, and how the main dude and the enemy and stuff almost kill each other. So I'm gonna put it in the good tier, because also the English singing for the opening and stuff that Emily did was absolutely phenomenal. Oh, Angel Beats. I'm gonna put this in the best tier, because I actually ended up watching this anime twice, and the ending always gets me. It is so good of an anime. Let's see. Sorry, I was reading something. Angels of Death. Let's see. I think Angel of Death will be in the good tier, because it's a really good anime, but it's not really up there, you know? I think that's the best thing for it. Let's see. Another. Now, Another is a really good anime. But I think because of how it went and stuff, I'm going to put it in the good tier. Come on. Oh, this is going to take a while, isn't it? Assassination Classroom, obviously in the best tier. There is no doubt about that. Alright. Now, Attack on Titan. I'm going to put this one in the top favorite. And the reason for that is because it was a pretty good story all the way up to the ending and stuff. And this may be a controversial take on my part, but I think the ending was the best kind of ending that this kind of anime was able to get. And let me explain. Attack on Titan is one of those animes where you cannot have a happy ending. Not the way it is set up since season 1. It was always going to be an anime that's going to have, at most, a bittersweet ending. And I think the way they done it was the best kind of way that the manga artist or the mangaka was able to do it. I mean, yes, Eren got killed and stuff. Spoiler warnings, by the way. But, it was the best that he could do. And I don't blame him for that. Now then, Be the Beginning. I remember really liking this. Plus, I always seem to watch. I pretty much binge watched this on Netflix. I think I'm gonna put it right there in the good tier because I think that's where it goes. Bakugan Battle Brawlers. I remember watching this when I was younger. You know what? I'm gonna put it in the best tier, mainly because of how good it was back when I was a kid. Now, Bastard. Unfortunately, I have only watched season 1. I've been meaning to try to catch up on season 2, but I haven't got a chance for that yet. It is an enjoyable anime and stuff, I'll give it that. Let's see. I think I put it in the good tier too. Come on. Come on. There you go. I think my CPU is acting up and stuff, so sorry if it just loads up so slowly. Berserk. I'm gonna put Berserk in the best tier. Now, this is the 1997 one. This ain't the 2016 to whatever year that the 3D Abomination ended. But to say, if I watched that, that would be in the trash. Now, Black Bullet. I actually love Black Bullet. It's one of those animes where the story really entices you. Plus, it's got a villain duet that I really love. Let's see. Black Butler. Now, this is probably going to be something that Pink may not like because this is one of her favorite animes. But I'm probably going to put it in the good tier. I don't know. It's kind of between good and best. But I want to say to me it's more in the good tier. And the reason I say that is because Pink actually told me to skip some stuff like part of season 1 and I think all of season 2 because she pretty much told me that all that's a filler and that is trash. Black Clover. I think Black Clover is up here in my top favorites. That it's one of those animes that I didn't expect to grow on me and stuff and me loving. You know what? No, it's not in my top favorite. It's in the best. Yeah, I think it's in the best tier. Let's see. What anime is that? Give me a second, guys. Blaze Blue. Okay. Sorry, I got the list showed up on another window and stuff to help me remember all these animes. Blaze Blue. It's a pretty good anime. It's got some pretty good fights and stuff. the thing to me is like it's got too many characters and stuff, and it's hard for me to try to catch up. So because of that, I'm putting it in the good tier. Even though it has a pretty good ending and stuff. Now, both these Bleaches, the 1,000-Year Blood War and the regular Bleach, I'm putting them both up in top favorites. Because this is a classic anime that I grew up with, and it's one of the top 3 back in the 2000s. Along with One Piece and Naruto. Let's see. Blood Blockish Battlefront, that's obviously going in the best tier. This anime is so good. In fact, if they were to make another season and stuff, I'd be so happy. Blood Sea. Now, with Blood Sea, I can't. It's not bad or anything, but it's not one of my top favorites. The only reason that I remember this anime so much is because of all of the horrific scenes. Like the animators had to create, pretty much they had a field day creating all kinds of death scenes in that. Now let's see. What anime is that one? Oh, Blood of Fours. Okay. Blood of Fours is one of those I'm going to put in the mid tier. The reason for that is because it kind of opened itself up to a second season, but we never got that second season. Let's see. Blue Dragon. I think Blue Dragon I'm going to put in the mid tier. Because it's one of those goofy animes and stuff to where, like, yeah, I'll watch it, but only because I'm interested to see how it went. Let's see. Blue Exorcist. I think Blue Exorcist is going to go in the best tier. And the reason I say that is because it's a really good anime and stuff. Yeah, part of season 1 was kind of anime only filler and stuff, but they were able to pretty much cancel all that when they done season 2, and season 3 is about to come out, so I'm ready for that. B&A. Now, I actually like B&A. It was actually pretty good, so I'm going to put it in the good tier. It's not one of the best, but it's not one of the worst. Let's see. Bo-bo-bo-bo-bo-bo-bo. Bo-bo-bo-bo. Bo-bo. Bo-bo? Bo-bo. Bow. Let's see. I think I'm going to put... Okay, I'm going to put it in the mid tier. That's not saying that the anime is not good or anything. I just can't remember much of the plot. I just remember how absolutely ridiculous and funny it was. Let's see. Bofuri. Now, this one is a really good anime. Unfortunately, I can't say how season 2 animation kind of went. So I'm going to have to put in the good tier. To where it is good for me. Now, here comes another comfort. Here comes another thing. Whenever I watch Boruto, because I watched all the way up to the sub. I'm like one of those people that's actually watched it. I kind of, in my mindset, I have it to where I try to separate it from Naruto as much as I can. And because of that, I don't think it's that bad. Like, it's still not great and stuff, but it's not that bad. So I'm going to put it in the good tier. Tell the truth, it would be in the okay tier if I actually had that. But for now, we're just putting it in the good tier. Predators of the Darkness. I'm going to put this one in the mid tier because I don't remember much of what happened on there. I just remember that the poor girls on there had like very gruesome death scenes. Bongo Stray Dogs. I think that one will be put in the best tiers. Because it's a really good anime, and I'm glad that Pink and the others got me to watch it. Burn the Witch. I'm also going to put that one in the best tier too, because no, I'm going to put it in the good tier because of how limited the series was. Let's see, what else? Call of the Night. I think I'm going to put in the good tier. And the reason I'm going to put in the good tier is because so far we only got season 1. I like the story and stuff, but we just need more of it, you know? Okay, so Cashier Sin. I remember it being a post-apocalyptic world. I remember the dude is like some kind of robot and stuff, and he's trying to find his memories and stuff, while also facing off against another dude that kind of looks like him, like an opposite. Unfortunately, I can't remember much of it, so I'm going to put it in the mid tier. Now, oh yeah, there's something else I forgot to mention too. There's probably going to be some shows that are actually more on the cartoonish side, but they are anime inspired and they are considered really anime, so I'm going to put them in the anime list, okay? It's my list and I can do whatever. So let's see. Because of that, we got Castlevanias. I'm going to put Nocturne in the good tier. And I'm going to put Castlevania in the best tier. Because they are really, really good. Let's see. Comet Lucifer. I'll be honest, I don't remember this anime all that much. So I'm unfortunately going to have to put it in the mid tier. Now the mid tier is going to be animes to where some of them I might have forgotten about, or some of them where it's just meh, it's okay, but nah. Let's see. Okay, so we got both Cells at Work and Cells at Work Code Black, and I think both of them belongs. You know what? I want to say they belong in the good tier for me. That's just what I think. I'm going by my gut feeling on this, okay? Let's see. Chainsaw Man. Okay. Do I need to put Chainsaw Man? You know what? I really love this anime. I love how it's animated. And I have been a fan of this since I first read chapter 1 of the manga when it came out. So, he's going in my top favorites. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Come on. Let's see. Children of the Whale. I want to say it's okay, but I'm going to put it in the mid tier. I just don't remember it all that much. Code Geass. Code Geass is a really good anime, but it's not considered one of my top favorites, so it is going to be in the best tier. You know, pretty soon I'm gonna. Oh my god, how many are we in this already? This is gonna take forever. We may have to do a part 2 on this. Okay. What anime is that? Give me just a second. Wait, that's Comet Lucifer? Then what the? No! I am so sorry, guys. This anime right here is a Comet Lucifer. This is a Cautious Hero. That goes to the best tier. That goes right there. Comet Lucifer is the one that goes right there. I mean, Comet Lucifer. Okay, let me tell you why Cautious Hero. It is a funny anime and stuff. It is there's pretty much like 3 animes that are similar to one another, and they are both in comedy, and they are just fantastic. And to me, that is the Cautious Hero, Konosuba, and the Princess Connect Redrive. Those 3 are pretty much like a triple threat for comedy and stuff, and all 3 of them is going in the best tier. Heck, Konosuba may go in my top favorites. But we'll get to that when we get there. Now then, Corpse Party. I actually liked it. It was pretty good. I heard that the game is a lot better and stuff, but, you know, I don't play the game. Let's see. I'm still good, right? I'm not glitching out or anything. I want to make sure. Come on, move. Come on, my character, move. Yeah, there we go. Okay. 009 versus Devilman. This was like a short TV special that was going on that was a crossover between two animes that I've never really watched. So because of that, I'm going to put them in the mid tier. Don't get me wrong, the animation is good and stuff, but I just don't know anything about those two animes. I know some of y'all are probably thinking like, well, why did you watch it if you don't even know, if you haven't even seen the two other animes? Because I wanted to, gosh darn it. Okay. Cyberpunk Edgerunners. This anime is so good, I'm gonna put it in the best tier. It's just that good of a show. Now then, what are you? Oh, the Greymans! Okay, so the Greymans are gonna go in the best tier because I love the TV shows and stuff. Well, TV show. I love the anime for them, and I actually read the manga, which I'm actually behind on the manga. I need to catch up on that. But anyways, both of them are growing up here. Let's see. Dance with the Dragon. Dance with the Dragon is one of those animes where it's not really well known, but it's actually pretty good. So I'm gonna put it in the good tier. Come on. Dark Gathering. Now this is one of the new anime I started watching and stuff, and I absolutely love this anime. It is creepy. It is full of the supernatural with the paranormal ghost hunting and stuff. And the comedy is also top notch. So it's not my top favorites, but if it continues on, it might be. Okay. Now then, what are you? Darwin's Game. Okay, Darwin's Game is actually a pretty good anime. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna put you in the good tier. Now then, Dead Man Wonderland. I love how this anime went. It's only a shame that we only got one season, and unfortunately, I don't think we're ever gonna get a second season. However, because of how good it is, it's gonna be in the best tier. Death Note. Now, I know for a lot of people, Death Note would be considered like their top favorites, and it really is a good anime to me. But I'm putting it in the best tier list. It's just not one of my top favorites. Death Parade. Death Parade is another really good anime, and it's also going to go in the best tier. I actually need to rewatch that series, I believe. I need to rewatch it. Demon Slayer. Now, unfortunately, Demon Slayer is up there, but it's not my top favorite. So, I'm gonna put it on the best list. Man, the best list is starting to get up there. Okay. So, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different Digimons. We got Digimon Tri, which I think it goes up there in the best list. We got Digimon Adventures 2, which that's also up there in the best list. We got Digimon what's that Digimon called? Digimon Data Squad. Unfortunately, I'm not a big fan of it, so I'm gonna put it in the good tier. Let's see. Then we got regular Digimon. And you know what? It's one of my favorites. It was just that good of a series. Come on, you. Let's see. Which one is that one? Is that the one I'm thinking of? Digimon Frontiers. I love this anime. Unfortunately, I think it just goes in the best tier. You know what? This Digimon isn't going to be in my top favorite. I think it's going to be the best tier too because I just love it just as much as the others. Let's see. We got Digimon Fusions, which I thought was pretty good, but I don't think I actually finished that one. I'm not going to put it as fell off because those are kind of animes where I just didn't care for it much and they just fell off. Kind of along with the trash. And Digimon Tamers. This anime. Okay, Digimon Tamers. You know what? I think Digimon Tamers needs to go in my top favorites. I just love this series. I think I even love it more than the first Digimons, which is... You know what? No. Digimon needs to go back up here in the top favorites. There we go. Let's see. No. Yeah. I don't know. It's one of those where I'm just like, I just don't know. Okay, you gotta make a decision, Q. You know what? I'm just gonna put them in the best tier because they are animes to where I do remember them well, but it's not like I have a craving to rewatch it, you know? But I remember the fun memories of me watching them for me when I was little. Dimension W. I think that one was mid. And the reason I say that is because I only remember a couple of stuff about this. It's still a good anime and I will recommend it. Let's see. Dragonar Academy. I think this one's also in the mid tier as well. Let's see. Where else are we at? Okay. We are on Dr. Stone. And Dr. Stone is a really good anime. I've always get excited whenever I want to watch it, so I'm going to put it in the best tier list. There we go. Alright. Okay. This is the one that I've kind of been afraid of because, I'm sorry guys, but Dragon Ball for me, come on. Yeah, we're just gonna put Dragon Ball right there, and Dragon Ball C, Dragon Ball C, Dragon Ball Z Kai right there. Okay, look, I'm sorry. I've just never been a fan of Dragon Ball. Which is weird considering the fact that I love animes kind of similar to them. That are action and all that stuff. But I just never could get into Dragon Ball. I know about Dragon Ball and stuff, but I just don't like it. I don't think it's the absolute worst. But it's just a fell off for me. I just don't really care much about Dragon Ball. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Okay. Wait. Where's Defiant Gate? Oh! That's not Dragonar Academy. That's Defiant Gate. Oh well, it's put in the mid tier too. And Dragonar Academy is put in the mid tier as well. Let's see. Do Ra Ra Ra. Now this is a really good anime to me. It's got a lot of characters, sure, but each character kind of feels like they could be a main character in their own story. So I'm gonna put it in the best tier. Let's see. Eden Zero. I really like Eden Zero because I am a fan of Fairy Tail, but I think it's gonna go in the best tier as well. Now let's see. Elfen Lied is a pretty good anime too. I just don't know. I think the ending could have been a lot better for me, so I'm gonna put it in the good tier. Okay. Looks like we're gonna have to come down a bit. Erased. Now, I actually like Erased. Erased was a really good anime. It's just the only thing I didn't like is how the girl didn't got with the guy in the ending. Like, she could have waited for him to wake up, man. So because of that, I'm gonna have to put it. I'm gonna put it in the good tier. Let's see. Fairy Gone. Now, Fairy Gone actually had a really good story with it. Unfortunately, the 3D animation kind of kept me away from it and stuff. And let's see, I'm gonna get rid of that. Let's see. I think I'm gonna put it in the good tier as well. Okay, so before I do Fairy Tail Final and stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and get Fairy Tail Zero out of the way. Fairy Tail Zero is a really good anime, but I think I'm gonna put it in the best tier because it's one of those animes that's like the prelogue before the actual story. And as for Fairy Tail, I'm gonna put both it and Fairy Tail Final in the top favorites because I really like those animes. Come on. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So I got them. Okay. The Fate series. Oh boy, this is gonna be woozy. I pretty much like all the Fate series. And I think most of them are going to the best tier. I think Unlimited Blade Works and Zero may go in my top favorites. So let me go ahead and put them in the top favorites real quick. Now, just to let you know, I haven't seen every Fate series. Like, there's the one that's kind of like the Magical World Girl one, and I try to stay away from that one. Okay. Now, I think... Oh, hang on. This is the only Fate series that I actually don't like. Because it started off good, and then the anime decided to do its own thing, and it's just like it went off to the back rows and just crashed into a tree. It's like... Let's see. Now, the other Fate series, I really like them, so I'm going to put them in the best tier. Fate Hippocrita, I love that one. The fact that you got like 14 servants duking it out and stuff, it was really good. I think the ending could have been a little better and stuff, but I still liked it. Fate Last and Core, it was really good. It's more like a futuristic sci-fi stuff. And then Fate Grand Order, that is really sci-fi for a fantasy genre. Now then, Fire Force. I love Fire Force and stuff. Unfortunately, it's not in my top favorites, but it is in the best list. Let's see. Okay. Looks like we're doing pretty good. We are going through the elves pretty good. Now, the Fully Cooley series. I like the Fully Cooley series. The first Fully Cooley, I pretty much remember it so good. So I'm going to put it right there. And I think the rest of the Fully Coolies, they don't capture the same spark as the first one. So I think I'm gonna put them in the good tier. Come on. Okay. Now, freezing. I think freezing I'm gonna put in the mid tier. Don't get me wrong, it's a fan service anime, and who doesn't like a good fan service? But yeah, I just didn't really. It had a good story and stuff. I just don't think it was executed that well. That's me personally. Free written. Okay. I think free written is gonna go in my top favorites because I absolutely love watching this anime. And okay, I'm gonna have to put in the best for now because until I scroll up. There we go. But yeah, I think it being in my top favorite would be good because I love this anime. It is a really good anime. The animation is phenomenal. The story is fantastic. I love each of the characters. I haven't really felt like that in a long time for an anime. Let's see. Fruit Basket. It's a really, really good anime and stuff, and I love the ending for it, so it's gonna be in the best tier too. Now let's see. Okay, so I've watched Full Metal Alchemist, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood before I watched the 2003 version, and I love Brotherhood way more. In fact, Brotherhood is actually in my top favorites. Hang on. Don't mind it being in the best list. I just gotta put it there until I get it up here. There we go. Huh. You notice how I went from A, B, B, C, did a whole bunch of F's? I just noticed that. Okay. And Full Metal Alchemist 2003, I'm gonna put it in the good listing, or the good tier, because I just think that it just deserves that. Let's see. What anime is that? Gate. Okay. Gate is a really good reverse isekai anime. In fact, I'm putting it in the best tier list. Now then. We also got how do you pronounce this? Grepnir? It's got some kind of Nordic sounding title. It's actually a really good anime. It's just that it doesn't got a season 2 yet. So I'm gonna have to put it in the good tier for now. So let's see. We now got Goblin Slayer. And I really like Goblin Slayer. In fact, it could have been in my top favorites. But I think season 2's the animation's not bad for season 2, but it isn't like how it was in the first season. So because of that, I'm gonna put it in the best tier list. Now then, The God of High School. It's kind of a mixed bag for me. I kind of like it and stuff. I thought it was good, but the ending just felt so rushed and stuff, which turned out it was rushed. So I'm gonna have to put you in the good tier. Kind of in the middle, you know? Oh my god, this, the CPU is actually killing me. It is killing me! Good luck, girl. Now, I actually love this anime. It was really, really good. It's not in my top favorites, but I'm gonna put it in the best tier. And for those of you that don't know what this anime is, It is a really funny anime where you have this girl that is born with so much luck that it is draining luck from other people and it's causing them misfortune. So the god of misfortune, which is like this hobo looking lady, pretty much comes in and tries to take her good luck. And she does so many other references to other animes. In fact, there's this one scene where they were playing tennis and stuff, and it didn't look like she was about to hit it, but she did stretch her arm and was able to hit the ball. You have the other guy completely shocked, and then it's just so her looking like Monkey D. Luffy, and she says, gum gum stretchy arm. Then she does the peace signs and going, King of the Pirates! Oh my god, it was so hilarious. King of the Pirates! Oh god, okay, it's not that funny. You gotta calm down. It was so good though. Okay, let's get back to the list. Grand Blue Fantasy. I actually like this. It was an anime where it had like a mix of 2D and 3D animation, kind of overlapping one another, and it gave off this kind of animation to where it was kind of weird at first, but it's actually pretty good. So because of that, I'm going to put it in the good tier list. And apparently there was supposed to be a season 2 of this, but I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know for sure. Let's see. Gurren Lagann, or Gurren Lagann Tenpen Lagoon. This in here is a really good anime. It just kind of fell short for being one of my top favorites, but it's gonna go in the best tier. Man, I did not realize I have this many animes that are considered best tier. Now then, Hamatora. Hamatora was a really good anime too, but I'm gonna have to put it in the good tier listing. Mostly because there are some parts of it that I don't remember all that much. It's one of those animes that I gotta rewatch. Okay. Look, in my defense, Hamatora is technically an anime. It comes from Japan, so I have to put it on the list, okay? But put you down here in the mid-tier list. And it wasn't that bad either. Heck, I liked it when I was young, okay? Happy Sugar Life. So, I'm gonna have to put Happy Sugar Life in the good tier for now. Because it was one of those animes where I kinda delayed watching it. But now I've decided to get back into it, and right now I'm on episode 5. And so far, I really like the story and stuff. This one right here is a bit of a psychobichiasu. So, yeah. And the poor little girl, oh, she's gonna be messed up. I know she's gonna be. I say by the end of this, she's gonna be messed up big time. Okay. Heavenly Delusions. I'm actually having a hard time whether to put it in my top favorites or put it in the best tier list. Because it is so good. You know what? I'm going to put it in the best list for now. And the main reason for that is because I think the season 2 is going to come out for it later on. So I'm hoping how that will turn out. And if season 2 is just as a banger as season 1, it may move up in my top favorites. Hell's Paradise. It's kind of the same thing as Heavenly Delusions. I'm going to have to put it into the best tier listing as well. But who knows, maybe by the time season 2 comes back around, it may be in my top favorite as well. Huh. Heavenly Delusions, Hell's Paradise. Heaven, Hell. Delusional, Paradise. Ain't that a quickie dink? Okay. So, Hellsing Ultimate, I've actually watched this sim before the Hellsing, and to me, I wasn't really that interested in the Hellsing, so it kind of went in the fell-off list. I'm not saying that it's absolutely terrible. I just wasn't interested in it no more. But Hellsing Ultimate, you're going up here. Come on. Come on. Oh my god. You're going up here next to Full Metal. In the top favorites. Because I absolutely love how you was animated and stuff. And you had a really good story. Sure, it took an entire year just to make one episode, but you was fantastic nonetheless. And you actually got to be finished. High Rise Invasion. That is going in the good list as well. Now let's see. We got High School DxD and High School of the Dead. High School DxD is going on the best list because each season is just a banger one after another. I'm just not really all that big into, well, who am I kidding? Kinda into ecchi, but it's not really my forte. Like, I'll watch it nonetheless, but you know. Now, High School of the Dead, I'm putting you in the good listing because unfortunately, you're only going to get one season. Okay. Now then. This one is going to be a bit of a headache because we got a bunch of different Higurashis. I think that for me, the best Higurashis that is out there will probably be... You know what? No. All the Higurashis are really good, but only this is the only one that's probably going to go into the best tier because it's the one that shocked me the most. The others are kind of like short off. Wait. Come on, please don't crash on me. Please don't. Okay. This Higurashi, I'm also going to put in the best tier because, you know what? Dissen and Dissen, they're basically the same, so I'm going to put them in the best tier too. Come on. Don't you die on me, damn it. Don't you die on me. Okay. And the rest of these Higurashis, I'm just going to put them in the good tier. Okay. Hang on a second, guys. I'm going to see if I could get rid of something that can try to make this go faster. Let's see. And task. Why are there so many of you guys popping up? Oh man. You are just eating up the CPU. And I can't end the stream even though that's kind of eating it up too. Okay. I think I've done the best I could for now. Hopefully this will make it a little faster. I am so sorry for how slow this website is and stuff. I need to upgrade my computer and get like a way better computer. I'm hoping to do that by the summertime. But I just don't know. I've been trying to save up money and stuff and it's just not been working. Okay. I think that's all of them there. I think that's all good. The website is still slow as heck, but I think that's fine. Okay. How not to summon a Demon Lord. actually like it was a really good anime too. I'm gonna put it in the best tier list. And Hunter x Hunter is also gonna be up there in the best list too. No, wait. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna put Hunter x Hunter up there because of how the ending of it went. I'm just waiting to see if maybe later on in the future we might get a continuation of it. I really hope that's the case. Now, hyperdimensional Neptunia. It's pretty good, so I'm gonna put it in the good tier list. I can already hear Noble of Lost Paws being like, "That's why you better put it in the good tier listing. It better not be in no mid trash." I'll send Machiko after you. Okay, Interview with Monster Girls. That is a really good anime as well. I just wish we got a second season. So for now, it's gonna be put in the good list. As soon as it loads up. That's it. Come on. Come on, you. Hurry up. Don't make me beat you like a dead horse. Okay. Alright. So we got both Inuyasha and Inuyasha Final. I want to say... I think I'll put them in the top favorites. They're just that good of an anime. But I'm gonna have to put them in the best because I can't scroll up all that high. Come on. Come on. Oh, please, let me at least get to One Piece. Please. Okay. Let's see. I think Inuyasha is gonna go up here in my top favorites. Because this is an anime I've pretty much grown up with as well, and it's a really good anime. Nah, it's going to go in the best listing after all. Sorry, guys. Have to go with my gut feeling. There we go. Now then. How to pick up girls in a dungeon. I think this thing is going up in my top favorites. If the thing will ever load up. There we go. Now then. Is this a zombie? I'm gonna put this in the good listing as well because I really love how this anime made me laugh. Plus, the girl in the armor whose name I'm kind of forgetting and stuff, she is... Okay, we're gonna put you right there. Hurry up. Hurry the flip up! You better not go right there. No, you better not. Come on. There you go. Now, Isekai Cheat Magician. This in here is an isekai anime where you have the main character and his best friend, that's a girl, pretty much both got isekai together as they're summoned into another world. And both of them are pretty strong, but the main guy is obviously overpowered. It's pretty much another isekai trope anime, but it's actually pretty good, and I'm hoping there's a second season for it, so I'm going to put it in the good tier listing. Island. Unfortunately, Island was a pretty good anime and stuff, but there wasn't much going on with it, so I'm gonna have to put it in the mid-tier listing. Nothing. Iseta. Um, Iseta the Witch, if I remember. Oh, Iseta the Last Witch. My bad. It's actually a pretty good anime too. I'm gonna put it in the good tier listing. It pretty much had a pretty good ending and stuff, and it's pretty much the last witch who is fighting in a World War II. So you don't often see an anime like that. Okay. Now then, we got all the JoJo's. And I will admit, all the JoJo's are really good, so I'm probably going to put them all in the best tier. I think Stone Ocean is the only exception. I think I'm going to put in the good tier list. Where it's not the bad, but it's like the worst JoJo that they made so far. So let's see. Let's get all the JoJo's. Let's get all the JoJo's. Let's get all the JoJo's. It's a bizarre adventure. I'm so stupid. Okay, what's taking you so long? Come on. Hurry the flip up! We don't got all night. It's really taking forever, isn't it? There we go. It's about thing time. Okay, so Jujutsu Kaisen. I think that's obviously going up here in the best tier. No, I'm kidding. It's going into my top favorites. It has grown to be one of my top favorites. And I pray to all the animators working at Mappa. I really pray for them. Let's see. Juji's Ito's anime. It's actually pretty good. There's still a couple of stories on there that kind of crease me out. Now then, the K's and K's Return of the Kings. Those are actually pretty good animes. I'm gonna put them in the good tier listing. Oh, why is the internet so slow? No, it's not that. Why is my CPU using so much? Okay. Kabaneri of the Iron Fortress. This is basically Attack on Titan, but instead of giants, you're dealing with zombies, and instead of hiding behind the walls, they're riding on armored trains. That's basically how Kabaneri is. So because of that, I'm putting in the best tier. It's a really good anime, what can I say? Okay, Kakegurui and Kakegurui Twins. I actually like these animes pretty good. I just wish there was a lot more of them. I'm hoping that we get another season. And even though the story is good, it's kind of okay-ish. So because of that, I'm putting them both in the good tier. As soon as they load up. Okay, what are you doing in front of the case? Excuse me. Okay. Kanako. Okay, I admit, this is one of my guilty pleasure animes back in high school. Or around high school, I don't know. Unfortunately, The edginess is what really carried it, so I'm gonna put it in the mid tier. Okay. Alright. Let me check on this other one. Kakaishi. Kakaishi is actually a really good anime. I'm gonna put in the best tier listing because I really love that anime. It's unfortunately not in my top favorites, but it's really up there. Let's see. Kill la Kill. This in here is a classic of Trigger. Unfortunately, I don't think it made it into my top favorites, but it is up there in the best. Come on. Alright. So, we got both of these Konosubas. Konosuba Explosion. I'm gonna put you in the best listing. Let's see. And Konosuba, you're gonna go in my top favorites. As soon as I can get you up there. Come on. What can I say? I absolutely love this show. It is just fantastic. Okay. Let's see. We got Little Witch Academia. And I actually really like this anime. I think I'm going to put it in the best tier. Let's see. Lookism. Okay. So I've only ever watched 2 episodes of Lookism. Well, actually 1.5. Really. I think I'm going to have to put it into the fell off because it just kind of fell off for me. Plus, Brendo, my friend, he told me that the webcomic is way better and to just watch it instead of the anime, so I think I may just do that. Come on. Now, that doesn't mean that I don't think it's a bad anime. In fact, who knows? Maybe if I continue watching it, it'll probably be up there in the good tier listing, but for now, I'm just going to put it in the fell off. Love, Shinobu, and Other Delusions. I absolutely adore this anime. It's going in the, no, I'm going to put it in the good tier listing. No, I'm going to put it in the best. Yeah, it's going to go in the best. God. Now, okay, so we got 3 of these that's going in the top favorites. We got Made in Abyss, which is one of the newer top favorites of mine because this anime is just absolutely fire. Then we got Magi, Kingdom of Magic, and Labyrinth of Magic. Which, they actually pronounce it Magi in the show, but I always pronounce it as Magi. That's why my YouTube name is MagiQDog. Okay, so I'm gonna have to move these into the best tier listing first, and then I'm gonna move them up into the top favorites. Come on. You don't need to take forever. Get up there, you! Wait, do I got Undead Unlock on here? Sorry, that's a bit off tangent and stuff. I'm gonna have to check something real quick. Let's see. No, I didn't add it! Uh-oh! Let's see, let me double check. I did not add Undead Unlock. Whoops. Hang on, guys. Let me fix my top favorites right here. Then I gotta fix something real quick. Okay, guys. I am so sorry. I will have to be right back, okay? BRB! Sorry about that. I just realized that one of the animes that I've just been recently watching is not on the list. So because of that, I had to get on that real quick. Let's see. No, I just realized I don't really need that on my screen, so I'm gonna change that real quick. Oh, come on, you. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, did you got froze up? There we go. Okay. Alright, let's continue on with the listing, shall we? So, let's see. We got on top favorites. So, okay, Magia Records. This is the side story for PMMM. And it's actually a really good side story, so I'm going to put it in the good tier listing. Unfortunately, I am behind on season 2, so I need to catch up on it. Ah, come on. Don't you die on me, damn it! Oh, come on, please, don't do this to me. Ah, there you go. Okay. Now then. Whoa, what's going on? Oh, Magical Girl Spec Ops Asuka. Yeah, it'll go in the good tier listing. And Magical Senpai, it's actually pretty good, so I'm gonna put it in the good tier listing too. Let's see. Now, Magical Warfare. I unfortunately do not remember anything about this anime, so I'm gonna have to put it into the mid tier listing. I do remember liking it, so that was one of the reasons why it's not in the trash. Come on. Let's see. Now, Mar. I think I'm gonna put Mar in mid because it was one of those that I remember watching on Toonami and stuff, but I don't remember much about it. Heck, even after rereading the manga and stuff, I still don't remember much about it. Maria the Virgin Witch. This was a really good anime. Basically, you have Maria, who is one of the witches who is actually trying to stop the 100-Year War between the French and British. So it was pretty good. They also have Michael the Archangel on there too for some reason. Now then, we got Mega Man, and unfortunately I think I'm going to put Mega Man as a fell off. Because I just don't remember anything about it, and I'm not really a big fan of Mega Man. Now then. Next, we got Midnight Occult Silver Servants. I remember watching this, and it was a pretty good anime. So I think I'm going to put you in the good tier listing. Come on. Come on. Move your ass. Please. Anything? There we go. Okay. Now then. We got Konosuba and we got Mob Psycho. I think both of these deserve to be on the best tier listing. Because I just absolutely love these animes. But unfortunately, they're not really in my top favorites. Which I know, Mob Psycho not in my top favorites. Blasphemy! But it's my list, I can do whatever. Come on. There we go. Now then. Mobile Suit Gundam Iron Blood Orphans. It was a really good Gundam anime, and I'm not much of a Gundam kind of guy. So I think he's gonna go in the best tier listing. Now then. Monsters. 103 Mercies Dragon Damnation. Now, even though it's only a 1-episode spin-off, I absolutely love this anime. Also because it's got ties to One Piece. I mean, you pretty much got Ryuma in there for God's sake. And even though some people could say that it's not canon, the way that the story is set up, it could be canon to the actual history of One Piece. It could be. I'll just say it that way. Now then. My Hero Academia. I think I'm gonna put it in the best listing as well. Like, it could have been my top favorites. It really could have. But I just don't know. Ah, come on, you. Load. 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 No, damn you! You're really not gonna go up there, are you? Okay, where did you go? Oh, there you are. You're not gonna go in the good listing, you're gonna go in the best listing. Come on. Just rest for God, please. Okay. Now then. My senpai is annoying. I actually really love this anime, so I'm gonna put it in the good tier listing. I would say you'll be in the best, but it's a slice of life, and I'm not really much of a slice of life kind of guy. Now then, Naruto, Rock Lee, and Ninja Pals. Right here, you're gonna go as soon as you load. Oh no, you don't. You're gonna go right there. Look, I just didn't really care about this. I tried watching it up to the end, but it just fell off for me. I just really didn't like it. Now Naruto Shippuden and Naruto, on the other hand, they are going to appear in the top favorites as soon as I can get them up there. Mm. Oh God. Okay. Okay. There we go. Now then, we are now into the No Game No Life, and I think that anime is going to be in the best tier. And No Gun No Life, which that is actually a really good anime too, but I think it's just gonna have to go into the good tier. I'm starting to get tired. Let's see. I think I'm halfway through, and it is already 121. Okay. At least that time at my area. Let's see. Nobunagan the Fool. It was pretty good. I guess. Nah, I think it's gonna be in the mid tier. Have to go by my heart. Now, Nobunagan, on the other hand, that is a fantastic anime that no one knows about, and everyone should find this gem of an anime. It had a great story. It had some pretty good characters and stuff. And the animation and the fight scenes were pretty good too. Now then, we now got Noragami, which I think that one goes in a good tier listing as well. Now then, we also got Nero Rise of the Yokai Clan. This is actually a really good anime. I just wish they would finish up the anime because the manga's already done. I'm just waiting on them to finish it up. But it's still going to be in the best tier listing. because I love how the first two seasons went. Now then, One Piece, we're not even going to make an argument here. Let's see. You're going up here. In fact, I should actually move you to the very front to before Attack on Titan. But I think I'm going to do this in alphabetical order. Okay. Punch! It goes in the best tier listing. Oh my goodness. Now we got Ochinoko. And that anime is really good and stuff, but you just don't hear much about it anymore. Hey, what are you doing? Stop! No, I said stop. No. Hang on, the website's acting wonky again. Stop going down. Stop. Why? Okay. So, sorry about that. So, Ochinoko, I think it goes in the good. I think I'm gonna put in the good tier listing. There's another anime I just remember I forgot to put on the list. Well, you know what that means? I will be right back. Okay, so the anime I was missing is Delicious in Dungeon. Oh, come on, you, please. I don't got that many anime left. In fact, I can kind of see the end goal right there. Let's see. And Delicious in Dungeon is actually really good, so I think I'm gonna put it in the best tier listing so far. There we go. Wait, no. I gotta put you in alphabetical order. So you go between Digimon and Dr. Stone. Come on. There you go. But yeah, The Legend in Dungeon is actually a really good anime. I recommend watching it. Okay, what's next? I have no idea what you are. Wait. Oh, you're Pandora in the Crimson Shell, but where's Overlord? 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 Hang on. Overlord, 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 Overlord. Where are you? Solo leveling. Was he not added? No, that can't be. I'm pretty sure I did add you. I'm not crying, you're crying. Give me a second. I am so sorry. I am really sorry. I am an unprofessional professional. No, I am a professional unprofessional. And the website's not working. Come on! Don't you give me that white crap. Okay. Let's see. Now then, where are you? Okay. We now got Overlord. And Overlord is going in the best tier listing. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. As soon as this thing works. Work for me, damn it! Okay. Let's see. How's my listing looking? Let's see. Yeah, I think Overlord will be in the best tier listing for now. Okay. Now then. Pandora and the Crimson Shell. I'm gonna say I'm gonna put this one in the trash. No, I'm gonna put this one in the mid-tier listing. It's not really that great of an anime, but it's not like one of the worst ones I've seen. What the? Oh, that's Nobunaga the Fool. Okay, now then. Now we got Persona 4, which I thought was a really good anime, but I'm just gonna put it in the good tier. And then there's Plunderer. And Plunderer is actually a pretty good anime too. Unfortunately, I think it only belongs in the good tier listing. Also because I'm waiting on that season 2. If I ever get a season 2. Okay. Now then. Wait. Ah, man, I forgot to delete these extra Pokemon stuff. Okay. So, I think Pokemon I'm gonna do just a tad differently. Let's see. I think Pokemon XY and Pokemon Indigo and the Pokemon Advance is gonna be in my top favorites. Because those 3 Pokemons are just really good. if this listing will ever work. Let's see. Now we're gonna grab this in right here. Come on. Come on. Then we're gonna grab Pokemon Battle. Oh, no, not that Pokemon. I'm gonna grab this Pokemon. Pokemon! Okay, then we're gonna migrate them up to the best. Now we're gonna migrate them up to the top favorites. Okay. Next are every other Pokemon, which I think all of them are gonna go into the best tier listing. Because Pokemon is just one of my favorite series, and I've pretty much been a fan of Pokemon anime all the way up to X, Y, and Z. I already stated this before on my previous stream, my talk about animes, which I recommend you guys checking that out. But I pretty much got very upset with how X, Y, and Z kind of ended and stuff. And then they switched over to Sun and Moon, where the animation just kind of dropped for me. And because of that, I just kind of dropped it. You know what? No, it does deserve repeating. There you have it. You have Ash facing off against Alan and stuff. And the both of them are in the semifinals, just itching at each other away from becoming champion. They are down to their last Pokemon with Charizard and Greninja. Ash had a pretty good team. He had a special Greninja. I think he should have won that. But no. Instead, they decided to make Alan be the winner. Not to mention the fact that he got rid of his Gruda and Greninja as well. I am super pissed. And I'm pissed off at this website. Load, you son of a biscuit eater. Okay. We are slowly but surely getting the Pokemons up here. Come on. There we go. And we're gonna get this other Pokemon up here too. And the Paldea Winds and the Twilight Wings are really good as well. Let's see. And oh yeah, Pokemon Generation is also up there too. Pretty much most of every Pokemon anime that they've made and stuff. Now then, we got Pop Team Epic. It was kind of weird to me. I would have probably put it somewhere between mid and good tier, but I think I'm just gonna put it in the mid tier. It was kind of like just like Robot Chicken for anime. Now then, Princess Connect Redrive. This is a really good anime. I absolutely love it. it's got the same comedy style as Konosuba in my head canon. So I'm gonna put it up here. Now then, Problem Children. That is actually a really good anime. I really liked it, so I'm gonna put it up here into the good tier listing. Come on. Oh dear, son of a mosquito. Alright. Now we got Psychopaths. And Psychopaths is a really good anime too. I just think it falls short from my best tier listing, so I'm gonna put it in the good tier. Now then. Now we got Puya Magi Madoka Magica, or PMMM for short. I absolutely love this anime. But I think it falls short onto my top favorites, so she's unfortunately going into the best. But hey, the best is really good. Okay. Now then. Now we got Rage of Bahamut. I don't really remember this all that much. I kind of liked it and stuff, but it was still kind of meh. So I'm gonna put it as mid. If mid would ever load, there we go. Let's see. Did I up? Yeah, I uploaded Choto. Hang on. I'm considering. No, wait. What the heck am I thinking? That's part of. That's. I am so sorry, y'all. I'm putting you back right there. I have no idea what I was thinking. In the Orange Islands, I consider them separate from the first season, so I'm gonna leave them right there. Okay, back to what I was doing. Now then, we got Re Hamatora, which I think that's gonna go right there with Hamatora as well into the good tier listing. Oi. Okay. Now then, we got Records of Ragnarok, and I actually really like this anime. I especially like how season 2 went. So because of that, I think I'm gonna put it in the best tier ranking. Plus, what can I say? I'm pretty much I pretty much love the battles. I think it's really good. Now then, let's see. We got Reincarnated as a Sword. And I think Reincarnated as a Sword is a really good isekai anime. So I think I'm going to put her in the best tier as well. It's also one of those that I can't wait for another season to come out. Now then. We got... Okay. So I know some of you guys are gonna be like, Ruby's not an anime and stuff. It's just a cartoon. Well, nah. I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna consider it an anime because it's anime inspired, heavily anime inspired for that matter. So it's going on the list, dang it. So let's see, Ruby Chibi. I've actually kind of enjoyed them, so I'm gonna put them in the good tier listing. Let's see if it ever load. Then we got Ruby Ice Kingdom, which I thought that was pretty good as well, so I'm gonna put them in the good tier as well. And last but not least, we got the actual Ruby, which I actually do like the series, even though the seasons aren't that great as of late. So I think I'm just gonna put it in the best tier because of my fun memories of the first 4 seasons. Plus, I will admit, the new season that came out ain't that bad either, so I'm gonna put it up there. You know what? I'm sorry. I think I'm gonna put him in the good tier. Wait, why are there 2 overlords? And why is Parasite right there? What the fudge? Okay. Obviously something happened, so I'm gonna have to do some rearranging real quick. I'm gonna leave Parasite. No, Parasite. You know what? I think Parasite is just gonna go up there in the best tier listing. There we go. And as for the second Overlord copy, I'm just gonna put him in the a check mark. Come on! There you go. Now then, Samurai 7. I remember watching this on Toonami, and it was pretty good. But I don't really remember much of anything for it, so because of that, I'm gonna put it in the mid-tier listing. Oh, School Life. Oh, School Life. That is a really good anime. But I think I'm gonna have to put it into the good tier listing. Come on. Alright. Now we got Seraph of the End. It was a really good anime too. I just wish we had more seasons of it, so I'm gonna put it into the good tier listing. Now then, what anime are you? Oh, Surfamp! They're going in the fell off. I'm not gonna get into it, but I just didn't like how I just ended up didn't liking it. So I just fell off of it. Now then, we got 7 Deadly Sins. And it was in my top 10 favorite. But after what they did with season, I want to say season 3, or was it season 4 that they concluded for? I don't know. Anyways, it's no longer in my top 10 favorites. I think it got bumped down to being best. And the reason for that is because the first 2 seasons carried this anime. And I heard that the last season ain't bad, so I really gotta get back into watching it. Cheeky. Oh man, this anime. I think Cheeky's gonna go into the good tier. Because that anime is really sad. You feel bad for the humans, but you feel bad for the vampires. Now then, Shimoneta. The only anime that real life is mirroring it so much nowadays. Was it because of X? So Anyways, or Twitter. Oh God, that's a bad cough. But anyways, thank you, Meta. I'm gonna put it into the good tier listing. Now then, we got Sirius of the Jaguars. This is actually a pretty good anime too. Kind of like supernatural detective work in a sense. We're gonna put you right there. In the good tier listing. Sky Wizard Academy. I remember you not being a very good anime. You know what? I don't think you even belong in the mid tier. I think you just belong in the trash tier. Wait. I think there's another anime I forgot to put on the list, but I can't remember what its name is. Because it's like one of the worst animes ever. It's the one that's got like that giant octopus thing. And you have like the three girls being pilots and stuff. Anyways, whatever the anime is, it's in the trash tier no matter what, because that anime is just god awful. In fact, give me just a second. Sorry, gonna go back to hang on. I gotta find this anime real quick. I remember it is Scooter Heaven. That anime was not great. Come on. In fact, it goes right next to Sky Wizard Academy. Funny how that works out. Now then, Solo Leveling. This is a new anime, and I think it's going to be up there in. You know what? Let me see. Does it deserve to be in my top favorites? I don't know. I'm going to put it in the best tier for now. Now then. So either not, I'm going to put you in mid, because even though you wasn't what I thought you was going to be, you still turned out to be not bad. Come on. Oh no, not again. There you go. And as for Soul Eater, you're going to go in the best tier listing, because it was just that good of an anime. even though you didn't really follow how the manga ended. Which, speaking of which, I actually read the manga after a few years after watching Soul Eater because I just had to see how it went. There we go. Now then, Space Dandy. I will admit, I'm not a big fan of Space Dandy, but I find it hilarious and stuff, so I'm gonna put it in the good tier listing. Now then, we got Spriggan. I want to say Spriggan is good. It's not one of the top good ones, but it's still pretty good. It's good enough for me to be interested in it and kind of hoping that another season comes out. But if it doesn't, that's fine. You know what? Nah, I think I'm just gonna put you in the mid. Now, Spy X Family. This anime is really good. As soon as it goes up there. Come on. There we go. Now then. Now we got Steins Gate Zero and Steins Gate. And I say both of them belongs in the best tier listing. Because both of them were just that darn good. Come on. Hurry up. Move it. Okay. Oh, no, hang on. Please? We're on the S's. We don't like that much more. There we go. Thank you. Now, what are you? Oh, you're Sword Art Online as a sensation. Okay, so I don't think Sword Art Online is that bad. It's one of those isekai. It's one of those animes that introduce you to isekai, and it's one of those animes that introduce you to anime. You know. So because of that, I'm gonna put Sword Art Online as the good tier anime. Nothing. And I think Sword Art Online out of Sensation, I think that was a pretty good story of itself. So I think I'm going to put them in the best tier. Nah, I'll just put them in a good tier. No, I think I'm going to put them in the best tier because I think they've done a lot better than what the regular Sword Art Online did. Then we got Gun Gale Online. And Gun Gale is like a spin-off of Sword Art Online, and it's actually way better than actual Sword Art Online. Like, this anime is really good. In fact, no, I don't want to put it in my top favorites, but it's kind of close up there. In fact, should I put it in my top favorites? I don't know. It was just that good of an anime. Wait, why is the Alice already on the road up there? There we go. Come on, load up. By the way, are you guys enjoying this so far? I know it's been a bit of a drag because of how the everything is going on and how slow it is, but I hope y'all are enjoying this. Okay, now then, I gotta make a decision. Whether or not Gun Gale Online will be in my top favorites or not. Because now that I'm remembering it, it is so good of an anime. And it's one of those that you don't really see a lot of people talking about. I think the story for Gun Gale Online here is a lot better compared to the actual story with Kirito. I just don't know. I think I'll keep it as the best listing for now. Just until later on. Who knows? Now then. Now we got Terraformers, which I think Terraformers will be in the good tier listing. Then we got Terror in Resonance, which that one is a really good anime too, but it's just heartbreaking. So I think it's going to be in the good tier listing as well. Now then. Now we got That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, and this is the side story one. So it's going in the best tier listing. And I think That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, I think it's going to go in my top favorites. I'll just go ahead and get this up here. Come on. Oh, we do not got that much left. Could you imagine if this website just crashed on me right before I end the stream? You know how mad I will get? I think I'll be madder than a rattlesnake entering an arm wrestling contest. I'll just be that peeved off. So I think Reincarnated as a Slime, I think you're going in my top favorites because you are a really good anime. And I cannot wait for the next season for it. Okay. Now we got the Ancient Magic's Bride, and this is here is like the TV spinoff for it. Because they kind of got like 4 episodes to it. Or it could be like a movie, one of the two. Either way, you're going in the good tier listing. And as for the Ancient Magic's Bride yourself, I just absolutely love this anime. The first season was just breathtaking animation. And the second season, even though they switched studios, it still kind of captured some beautiful moments with it. So you're going to go up here in the best tier listing. Now then. We are now to The Devil is a Part-Timer. And I think I'm going to put you in the best tier listing. Mostly because of season 1. I will admit, the other seasons are kind of lacking. But season 1 still carries it for me. Come on. Now then. Next is the Faraway Paladin. And the Faraway Paladin is actually really good. In fact, I'm going to put it into the best tier listing as well. Come on. Alright. Now, we got the Helpful Fox Senkoku, and I really like this anime. Unfortunately, it just kind of falls short from being best tier, so I'm gonna put it in the good tier anime. Next, we got the heroic legends of Arslan. And I remember really liking this anime and stuff, so I'm gonna put it right there in the good tier anime. Let's see. Oh, I forgot about the Future Diaries. I think we'll put Future Diaries into good tier as well. And I think that's mainly because of how it ended. Like it would have been in the best tier and stuff, but I think the ending kind of. No, it's not just the ending. It's just like it's other few stuff here and there. Either way, I think it just belongs in the good tier anime. If the dark thing will ever work for me. Now then, the ones within. Retake. The ones within. It's actually a pretty good anime too. You basically got like a bunch of high schoolers and stuff kind of stuck in outside this place, led by a entity that looks like a man with an alpaca head, and he pretty much makes them play like these games because they're basically like internet media stars that needs to try to hit the top views and stuff. They're basically like streamers, like me. Except in the anime, they're more successful. Sad. Oh well. I think I'm gonna put you in the good tier listing. Now then, the Prince of Tennis. I've never really enjoyed you and stuff. I've never been much of a sports kind of anime watcher, and I just never really got into it. So I think I'm just gonna put you in the trash tier. Now, The Promised Neverland. Okay. So, I'm sure everyone knows about season 2 of The Promised Neverlands. And because of that, people would consider it trash. But I'm still remembering how the first season went and how the first 2 to 3 episodes were following the manga so well. So because of that, I'm gonna have to put it in. I'm just gonna have to put it in mid tier. Like, the first season really carried it and stuff. But the second season just tarnishes so much, man. Now then, The Rising of the Shield Hero. I actually like this anime. Even though season 2 and 3 were kind of disappointments. Well, season 2 was kind of a disappointment. Season 3 kind of brought it back, but not by much. So because of that, I'm going to put it in the good tier listing. Okay. They get loaded up there. Yeah. Now we got the Saga of Tanya the Evil. And this might get me in trouble, but this is basically the summary of Saga of Tanya the Evil. And this is going to fit it perfectly. This is where the main character dies and gets reincarnated into a lolly girl because God decided to teach him a lesson. But he decided to say, screw you, God, by becoming the Hitler of that world. That's basically how you sum it up. Like I said, I'm gonna get in trouble, but I don't care. That's just how you say it. I love Tanya, so I'm gonna put her in a good tier listing. Okay. Now we got the Silver Guardian. Unfortunately, the Silver Guardian wasn't that great and stuff, and I don't really remember all that much about it, so I'm gonna put it in the mid tier. If it'll load. Alright, now, we got the Slime Diaries. This is basically an everyday slice of life for Rimuru. And it's actually really, really good, so I'm gonna put it in the good tier. Now then, The Witch and the Beast. This in here is a brand new anime and stuff, and so far I'm liking it, so I'm gonna put it in the good tier. Plus, I know you guys are gonna call me crazy, but this anime, The Witch and the Beast, it kind of gives me the air of Full Metal Alchemist, you know? Like, it's nothing like Full Metal Alchemist, but it just kind of got like the same vibe, you know? I don't know why. It sounds crazy to me, but that's just what I think. You guys can call me crazy all you want, and I don't blame you. Alright. Where are we down to now? Ah, the world's finest assassin gets reincarnated. This is actually a really good anime too, but unfortunately we only got the first season, and I don't know if we're gonna get a second season, so I think I'm gonna put it into the good tier list. Now we got another JoJo Bizarre Adventure thing, but it's a spinoff. And that was close. That was way too close. Okay. Give me just a second. Thus spoke Rohan Kishibe, or Kishibe Rohan, one of the two. I think it was pretty good, but it's only got 4 episodes, so I'm gonna put it into the good tier listing. For those of you that's wondering what's going on, I almost opened another window, and that window actually got like Q, guess, and then my personal me, well, my human me, and I got freaked out there for a second. Anyways, oh, this is a good anime. To the Abandoned Sacred Beast. This anime is actually pretty good, but I don't think it made it into the best tier listing, so I'm gonna put it into the good tier listing. However, Toilet Bound made it into the best tier listing, so we're gonna put her up there. If she'll ever load. Load! Darn you, load! You shall load! Get up there with the faraway paladin. There we go. Now then. What anime are you? Oh, Tokyo ESP. This is the one where some citizens of Tokyo just started gaining random superpowers and stuff. And the girl, I think she was able to teleport? I think. I can't remember. But either way, I remember it being pretty good, but I think I'm gonna have to put it into the mid tier listing. I think that's the best thing for it. Okay, where's Tokyo Ghoul Re? Uh-oh. Give me a second, guys. Time to do another hang on transition. Okay, we got back, and we got Tokyo Ghoul Re, and I think I'm gonna put it and Tokyo Ghoul into the good tier listing. It would be up there in the best tier listing, but only if the animation studio that animated it followed the manga. It could have been up there. It really could have. Now, we got Tokyo Ravens, which I remember it being pretty good and stuff, and me liking it, but I don't remember much of it. So because of that, I'm just gonna put it into the good tier listing. I do remember the Ko right here. She was nice. Now Toradora. This anime is really good, and it deserves to be up there in the best tier listing. If the darn thing will load. By the way, whenever I finish putting all the list up there, I'm gonna go through each one to make sure that it is how I feel. So some of them may move around and stuff. Except for the trash. They all stay the same. Now then, Tresse. Tresse is a really good show. I really love it. I'm actually heavily debating whether to put her into my top favorites or not. I'll tell you what, I'm just gonna put it in best for now, and then just check it later on. Come on, there you go. Let's see. Let me just double check everything up here. Now then, we got Trinity 7. I remember it being just as edgy as High School DxD, but I don't think it had that good of a story with it. So I think I'm just gonna put it into the mid tier. It's like man for me. Alright. We are now in the U's. We now are on Uius, Jenna de Arc, and the Alchemist Knight. It seemed to have a pretty good story, but then the ending was like an apocalyptic rock the WTF moment. So I think I'm gonna put it into the mid tier. Unbreakable Machine Dolls. I remember liking this and stuff, but I don't really remember all that much about it, so I'm afraid I'm gonna have to put it into the mid tier as well. Now then, we got Undead Unluck. And I can already tell you this is going to be in the best tier listing because I really like this anime. Yes, it's edgy as heck, but it's also got a really good action and a really good story to it as well. Let's see. Now, we are on Usaki-chan Wants to Hang Out. I actually really like this anime. I think it's pretty good. I think it's going to go into the best tier listing as well. Oh, my neck just popped and it felt so good. Come on, Usaki, load! Why didn't you move? Come on. Oh, you're just gonna be like Usaki and just tease me, aren't you? Get up there. Okay. What else do we got? Vampire in the Garden. This was actually a really good anime. So I'm going to put it up here. There you go. Finland Saga. This anime is really good as well. But I just don't know if I want to put it into the best tier listing or my top favorites. I just don't know. Let's see. Both seasons were actually really good. I think I'm just going to put it in the best tier for now, but who knows, I might change my mind at the end of this. Alright guys, we are now down to the nitty gritty right here. Alright, Violet Evergarden. This anime was so beautiful, and it touched my heartstrings. So I think I'm going to put it in the best tier. It's just shy away from being my top favorites, but it's still good. Come on. Please load. Come on, we are so close to the end. You're not gonna give up on me now, are you? There we go. Alright. When supernatural battles became commonplace. This is actually a short anime, but it's really good. You basically got a club where the main dude is just like one to fantasize about having superpowers, while the other girls were just like, whatever. And then one day they actually do get superpowers, so you now see the slice of life where they're trying to adjust with their powers. It's actually really good. I just wish there was another anime season to it. So because of that, I'm gonna have to put it into the good tier listing. Now then, we now got Wizards Foresters. I remember it being kind of like Law and Order, but with wizards. I don't remember much of it though, so I think I'm going to put it into the mid tier. Now then, World Break Aria of Curse for a Holy Sword. I remember watching this. It had some pretty good moments and stuff. It's just that the guy has like a two-girl harem kind of thing going on. So I'm gonna put it in a good tier. Okay. World End. What do you do at the end of the world? Who will come save us and all that stuff? Yada yada yada. I don't really remember this all that much. I think they're in a post-apocalyptic world, kind of far off into the future. I know some horrible stuff happened, but I just don't remember it all that much. So I think I'm going to put it into the mid tier. Alright. Yashahime, Demon Half Princess. Or Princess Half Demons. I actually really like this. Unfortunately, I don't want to say that it's in my best listing. I think it's kind of like Boruto in a sense. So I'm going to put it in the good tier listing. Okay. Now then, we got Yasuki. Yasuki is an anime kind of based off of the real samurai Yasuki, except they have magic and advanced technology. Just a whole on fantasy kind of thing. I remember liking it. It was actually pretty good, so I think I'm going to put it to the good tier listing. Now then, Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's nuts! I had to do it. I had to do it. But anyways, I remember really liking this. I don't think I actually finished the anime though, so I'm gonna have to put it into the good tier listing. Alright. Now we also got these two Yu-Gi-Ohs, which I think they're gonna go into the best tier listing. You know what? Yu-Gi-Oh is gonna go into my top tier on my top favorites. Because I remember watching the anime for it all the time back when I was younger. Yu-Gi-Oh! X GX was pretty good too, so it's gonna stay in the best tier. While Yu-Gi-Oh! Is gonna be moved into top favorites. Yu-Gi-Oh! For those of you of the younger generation, you just wouldn't understand. There we go. Alright. Wait. I'm missing an anime. Again. I'm so sorry. I swear, this will be the last Hang On transition ever. BRB. Let's see now, where are you at? There you are. Can't believe you didn't got loaded up. Okay. Now then. We got Soid, which I remember Soid being really good. I loved watching it back when I was younger, so I'm going to put it into the good tier listing. Then we got Psalm 100. I kind of want to put it into my top favorites, to be honest with you. I mean, yeah, it kind of slowed down a little bit after the first couple of episodes, and there was continuous delays and stuff. But I really love how the story went, and the season ended off really good. So yeah, I think I'm gonna put it into my top favorites now. Okay. And last but not least, Zombieland Saga. I will admit, I was very disappointed into this anime. Because when I heard Zombieland Saga, I thought it was going to be like Psalm 100. I thought we were going to have an action-packed zombie kind of show. Instead, we got idol singing. And it was pretty funny, and I tried my best to get into it, but I just couldn't. So because of it, I'm afraid we're going to have to end you off in the fell off listing. Okay, guys. I think that's pretty much it. But let's review our list just to make sure. Trash slash fell offs. I think it's good. These right here I think are pretty good too. Yeah, I think those are fine. Let's see, I think all these are okay as well. Okay. Now, the best and the top favorites are going to probably be changing somewhat. Assassination Classroom. I feel like that should be up there in my top favorites. Because the story was just so good. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to put it in my top favorites. Now then. Let's see. All these other one looks okay. Let's see. You know, I think I'm gonna move Yu-Gi-Oh down to best tier listing. Let's see. Villages and Dungeon, Dr. Stone, Fairy Tale, the Faith series, Fully Coolies. Goblin Slayer? No, the second season kind of put it down to the best tier listing. I think I'm going to give these two a wait until I see about the second season for them. I think Inuyasha will still stay in the best tier listing. I just think that's how I feel best for it. Monsters. Yeah, I think Monsters will stay in the best tier listing. My Hero Academia, on the other hand, I think it's going to stay where it is at. Let's see, Double Nagon, Parasite, Pokemons. Solo Leveling. I think I'm going to go on ahead and put that in the top favorites because I just get the feeling that it's going to really be one of my top favorite animes. Come on. No, you don't need to get before Pokemon. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Don't be shy. There you go. Spy X Family. I think being on the best list is going to work out. These sort of onlines. Gun Girl was so good. But I just get the feeling it needs to stay right there. I think Tresse needs to stay right there too because she only has 6 episodes now I'm thinking about it. Undead Unlock. I don't know. Finland Saga. I think Finland Saga needs to be moved into my top favorites. No, I think it's just going to stay right there. And I think I'm going to bring back Solo Leveling down. I'm sorry, I know I keep changing my mind. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So yeah, this here is all the anime listings that I got. Let me just show it all in full glory. And I just realized, I think there's more than 275 animes that I watch. Including the ones that I forgot to put on here and stuff. I think it's around closer to 277. Oh my god. I'm nearly 300 animes in. So yeah. I think that's pretty much it. So, what do you guys think? You think I watch way too much anime on my hands? Do you think the listing is actually pretty good? What do you guys consider to be your favorite animes? And what do you consider to be your trashy animes? Let me know in the comments and stuff. And darn website, break it down on me. There we go. Yeah, I think that'll work. But anyways, like I said, let me know in the comments and stuff and see what you think. And I'm gonna go on ahead and say, I think I'm gonna put up a bit of a challenge for you guys. I'm wanting to plan a future stream where I try to do different voice actings, where I would try the sound in different voices, whether it be from my normal voice right here to a high-pitched voice like this, or even something like this, one or two, I don't know. But anyways, however, I'm not going to give that stream for free. What I need you guys to do is by the end of February, have this video reach 150 likes. And if you're able to reach that on YouTube, then I'll do the voice acting. But remember, you have to the end of February. So if you guys want to hear me doing the voice acting and do silly ones, and somewhat embarrassing ones as well. Make sure to leave 150 likes on this video. And oh yeah, I plan on saving this list and sharing it on my Twitter/X page. So make sure you guys go check that out too. And with that, thank you all for coming on this fantastic stream. I hope y'all have as much fun as I did as we got to view all the listing of my animes and stuff. And also trying to get the thing to work. We had some complications along the way, but it turned out pretty good in the end. And if you guys want to see more stuff like this, please leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That way you're able to see all my videos. Also check me out on Twitter/X, that's where I do my announcements and posts. And check me out on Twitch, that's also where I do my streaming. And with that, I bid this show adieu. So long. See ya. Bye bye. See you later, alligators. Okay, bye.